Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings all.
All right, my hair made me tired. I don't know what happened. All right. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the way I'm seeing things happening with the finale, because I'm very concerned about what's going to happen, and I was talking to someone else off here before, and I'm going to get your reaction to Eater's Light, so don't worry.
Right. Yeah.
We might do it in another cast. I'm really having a bad feeling that she's going to ask him to promise her that she doesn't die. And in fact, she's not going to die, but she's going to become a Cyberman, which in essence, she does die.
Yeah.
And I think what's going to happen is, I think it's going to be to the fact that Missy causes it, like throws her to the wolves or makes it, she could have saved her and she didn't.
Yeah.
And the doctor's going to get really pissed. Now, I also think that Nardal is going to sacrifice himself, just as the doctor may get blasted by the other master or something. And this is actually in the last part, I think. And Nardal is going to die. And then the doctor is just going to lose it. And somehow, I guess he'll defeat, like, maybe he'll defeat Missy last. Like, in other words, maybe John Simmel will escape. And because I don't see him, I think he'll leave. And then Missy, he'll just, make her regenerate. Like somehow, like just shoot,
This is what I always thought with the whole John Sims Master coming back. Why not set it up to where they bring back the tissue compression eliminator, and he uses that on Missy either before or after if she gets cybernized.
Well, you know what it is? I don't think Missy's going to get cybernized. I think that this is going to tie in with why the Master has his bond with the Cybermen, where he's just using them. So I think that what's going to happen is I'm changing my mind. I don't think that John Sim is going to kill Missy. I think that Capaldi's going to do it. Like, he's just going to get aggravated, and it's going to be shades of the Valyard, but not quite.
Yeah.
And then he's going to leave the episode. Maybe he gets killed without regenerating, and maybe that's going to cause a paradox where the Time Lords won't be saved from the 50th or whatever. So maybe they enlist the First Doctor to go and step in and save him. Now, I do think that the Christmas special is going to be where he lost Bill, he lost Nardal, he can't fix that. But the happy thing that will give him hope is that he didn't know this, but Clara is going to live after she goes back to the Raven and face Raven in the Nethersphere. And she's going to contact him from the Nethersphere through the TARDIS with the psychic link, and he's going to save her and Danny Pink. And in doing so, after he gets hurt and he's going to regenerate, that's going to be hope that, not all bad things happen to him.
Yeah.
And that there's hope for the future, and then he regenerates. Maybe I'll see Susan also. Like, Susan will pop out of the First Doctor's TARDIS as he's holding back the regeneration or something, and he sees her, and that
she kind of says, "It's okay, you can go now."
Right. Maybe Susan will hold him or something or whatever. Yeah. So I think that's what's going to happen. Again, that may not happen, but
I'm so surprised they've never brought back the tissue compression eliminator. Just
you had the laser screwdriver instead. That was a new weapon. But well, let me ask you, what did you think? We'll do it on this cast. What did you think of Eaters of Light?
I honestly think it was around a 7.
Okay.
And because I went in thinking, okay, this is gonna suck. I mean, I'll be honest with you. The way everything's going, they always seem to have like a good episode, then a sucky episode.
Right.
That's the way that they were wavering. And then when I saw it, I thought, interesting. I like the way they went with how missing the Roman Legion thing.
Right.
And like I said, it felt like a Beowulf meets Grendel type of setup.
Yeah.
To where, and I was thinking, how are they going to throw this into thing? And the whole notion that Bill meets somebody who, in a sense, swung both ways.
I don't like that because they do it in every damn.
But it's kind of funny though. She found somebody who swung both ways, and then she finds out that another character just like guys, and the guy who felt that she just swung one way is like, oh, you're.
I didn't like it because I thought it was too political. I thought they tried to bash the Romans, saying that they all had sex with different. animals, everything. Like they didn't care, and I don't like that because they're not Romans, so of course they're gonna bash the Romans. Like that's their idea of it, or Moffat's idea of it, and I wasn't happy with that at all. And I don't think that every other episode that they need to address that she's gay. I mean, knock knock, the pilots. I mean, just about majority of the episodes, it comes up about her being gay in the friggin' Truth Monks.
If you haven't seen it already,
I mean, we get it. It's like the Harriet Jones. I'm Prime Minister. Yes, we know. Yes, we know, Bill Potts. We know you are gay. Okay, you don't have to say it every episode. And for someone who's not gay, like Moffat, to bring it up every other episode, he doesn't know how to write that. So he's like, "Oh look, everybody, she's gay. Oh look, like okay."
One portion of it I did have a little bit of problems with. They had the cliche officer who goes, "I'm eager to get out of here. I'm eager to get to the ladder," and then of course you're standing there thinking, "Okay, 5, 4, 3. There's the monster." I mean, that's how. That's one of the best.
And I was kind of pissed off that they put Missy in it because the thing is that they know by putting Missy in it, people are going to judge the episode better because she's in it for 5 minutes. At least they
for the end. I was thinking she
could have just been in the whole episode, and that's the problem that I had. Was like, why wasn't she? I mean, they obviously had her on set. She could have just did it, unless she filmed everything at the same time. They pieced it together. But I'm going to have to give it a 4. And I'm sorry, but my rating is not going to change for this episode. It's something I will never watch again. I don't think. Unless it's like something to do with Missy.
And the Empress of Mars again.
My biggest complaint with the episode is that Moffat is writing majority of the episodes that Moffat writes, or he has his writers do, is the fact that there's a creature that can destroy the whole universe. So when you have that multiple times that this one creature could destroy the entire universe, it's like, oh yeah, right, I defeated it. But then, how could you top that? How could you have something that's worse of a threat than a villain that could destroy a whole universe? So it gets boring. Like Hayden was saying that. Like, just if there's somebody that's going to have the power to destroy the whole universe, have him appear every couple of years or something like Omega or something. Not in the same season. Like, oh, this one, and then all the lights will go out. How many times did we see that, Scott? With in Russell T Davis's era, like the stars are going out. The stars are going out, and then the light, the stars are going out. Davros, the Daleks, destroying all the stars. They're blocking out. Or in Moffat's naming the Doctor, all the stars are going out. Like, why do we need to repeat every single time? So
to me, it's like they're running out of ideas.
And that's why the rating is. That's why the rating is 4.
What we haven't used is though it's okay. The new members have not seen this yet, so they think it'll be new to people. Like the old NBC thing, it'll be new to you.
And you know what?
This much, the monster in this reminded me, the way they took on it.
Yeah,
reminded me of the Easter episode with David Tennant when they phased through that.
The Planet of Dead.
Yeah, the Planet.
The bus.
Yeah, it did. Those.
And I want to say one thing because I saw some comments out there. Okay, this show, like my show with the Real Whovians cast, we don't just only show when we like the episode.
Yeah.
We show when we don't like the episode. And you can't just have positive all the time. No. You can't have fake positive. So I see people posting out there about, if I see one more person saying that the episode's horrible or whatever, like F them or whatever, like stuff like that, I have a problem with that because they want a perfect world and they want like the sunshine to show all the time and everything. And it's like, sometimes it rains.
Yeah.
So like, people don't hate the show, they just don't like the episode. So I'm going to say I don't like the episode. I mean, I loved Empress of Mars, but I didn't like this. It's garbage. And the ratings are the worst in Doctor Who history, which reflects it. It's not just, I'm not the only one that thinks this episode sucks. Take a poll.
I would say that you're not the only one who thought.
No, take a poll. I mean, even the ratings speak volumes, basically. So, I mean, that means that a lot of people agree with me. I don't want necessarily everybody to agree with me. Because if everybody agrees with me, I mean, the thing is, I want to like the episode, and I don't want to come on here and say, nobody wants to come on and do a cast and say the episode sucks. But then you'll have people that speak out like that. They only allow people on the show to talk about positive, and that's not realistic. That's not like, you don't want to go there and watch that, and they're like, oh, what about when you don't like an episode? Because then when they don't like an episode, they wait years or a year So get where I know, yeah, it really wasn't that good. But like, why don't you say it in the beginning when the episode was like fresh? So again, I'm sorry you don't like my opinions, but it was a 4. It was forgettable. It was missable, and let's move on. Let's go to the next episode. 2 more left, and that's it. And again, I'm having bad feelings about this one. So, I mean, you would think that the budget's extreme, because it looks like they cut the budget throughout the whole season, but I don't know.
It's like they saved the money. It's like they saved. They've got their money shot episodes, and they saved the money all for those handful of episodes, and thinking that this is going to be the extravaganza of the episodes, and then you watch, it's like, maybe you should have put more into the
maybe what if we watch the finale, the 2-parter, and it doesn't look like they spent the money? What if Moffat's saving all the money for the Christmas special?
I wouldn't doubt it. Because
it's his last hurrah, so he's got to give us the kitchen sink.
Making one, and
listen, you know what? It's almost over. And then all these people, they're not going to be talking about Doctor Who for 6 months. So they're going to have to find something to talk about. But we have the Everything Show, so at least that's good. And we'll still, regardless of it being off air, I'll still talk about Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Because I want people to see the old classic episodes, and I want to talk about speculation and, on-set pictures and different things, maybe some audio. So I thank you, Scott, for your rating. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Take care. Bye for now.